The Dukes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Monarchs offense will have first crack at this one. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. The play-action fake. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide.
Kearney on the Jets. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Trying play action. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. And the Monarchs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Using his legs, it's Roach. Wide open spaces. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And how about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, first down for this offense.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Power football with the run. Picks up the first down. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick. So you...
Touchdown, ODU! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Get it out on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Dukes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Dukes are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Kyle. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using his feet to buy time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Barnett. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Hauls it in. They put in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Between the uprights, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Under fire. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. It's a seam wide open. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass, it's Barnett. Pulls it in, it's Pfeiffer. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Dukes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs for the tackle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Into the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at it.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the 2nd quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And the Monarchs will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they've been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Kyle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. There he goes. Got enough space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Dukes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. On the ground. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grab behind the line. It's locked. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll pull it down. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Monarchs look to keep this drive humming. He'll pull it on the read. Makes his man miss. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Monarchs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous. Chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They want to run it left here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's locked. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a rushing blow at this point in the game. They'll try the counter, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Barnett. Fires to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Dukes will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. A low line drive and short kick. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. That's caught. It's Butler. Lots of running room. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Once he got some room, it was over.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Dukes will keep this drive going. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll do it himself. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Butler.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going up top here late in the game. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's going to take off. Crosses the 45. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The 30. Inside. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, James Madison.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.